You know, the problem with many of the religions is that they do not advance you. They don't advance you. Can you imagine having a kindergarten teacher and never getting past kindergarten? And you get into the 6th grade, but you're still living according to the pattern and methodology of the kindergarten teacher. Then you get into high school and you're living according to that. Then you go into your first year in college and you're still living according to the kindergarten teacher. Then you get a job and go through life and you're still living like you're in kindergarten class. So understand what God allows. The failure of the world has fallen. Therefore, even the things that we use to heal ourselves will be imperfect, and the systems are going to be imperfect, because only He will come and make everything perfect and bring everything into a resolution. Till then, you are stumbling like a drunk man down the street towards your goal. And that's how you should see religion, because of course the world has fallen, so man cannot perfectly worship God anywhere. But he can imperfectly head towards that direction where it will ultimately be consummated into a perfect form. That is what many religions do. They are man's imperfect way, and some more imperfect than others, and some more corrupt than others. That's just true. But at least you get some idea of, else where would you have any idea of how to worship God without any direction? So people don't understand the purpose and function of religion. You see, religion isn't meant to be a cure-all. It's like vitamins, they're not meant to heal you. They are supplements, they're called. They're not meant to replace things. Some things that have nothing to do with what you eat or what you take. They can't get rid of that genetic line, that genetic curse, that predisposition in your family line, that particular disease that's followed you generations and generations from your grandfather to your great-grandfather to his. There are things that you can use. They're not meant to replace. They are meant to assist, and maybe eventually wean you off of them. But make no doubt about it that whether it's Judaism or Christianity, Zoroastrianism in Iran, ancient Persia, many of these do serve a purpose in helping you. As Paul said, I see you worshiping, but you don't know what an ungod. It gets you on the path and the mindset of knowing that there's something more than you, higher than you. It's not the beginning. It's not the end, but it's the beginning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning. And everyone has a path. You know, many people have come to the Lord along the path, whether it was Sikhism or Hinduism or some philosophy, and many have gone away from the Lord as well as a result of those things. You can worship the wrong aspect of those things and do not realize the purpose of them is to drive you slowly, to give you an opportunity to slowly. It's hard to just quit, isn't it? Just stop on a dime. Sometimes you have to turn around and make 4 or 5 different maneuvers in your car to make a U-turn. It's not as easy to make a quick U-turn. You might crash trying to turn around. But if you're careful, mindful and thoughtful, methodical, slowly but surely you'll get there. So understand that Father has allowed all of these things for a reason. And even the enemy. Think about how many of the pagan were used as a whipping branch against those who violated monotheism. And God would send in a pagan nation that hates idols because you're worshiping idols, and then you wonder why. So I think it's best to understand the purpose of these ideas as man in his fallen state very awkwardly and clumsily gets to be what he's supposed to be. And that is a continual act. It's constantly being refined. Your beliefs, religions are even being refined as some of them drop some of the things slowly but surely. They're dropping some of the bad practices. Even they, like a human being, are becoming purer in that trajectory. Some will grow faster than others, some won't. Some will get to the point they don't need that Sunday service. Some will get to the place where the crutches aren't needed. The special support and braces aren't needed. They're in a better condition. They're healthier. So spiritual health has a trajectory. It has a growth. It has a process. And some will achieve a lot of it ahead of another person based on who they are, their ability to absorb and to relate to God, and where they're at in their own submission to God. We all grow at different rates. Some become a different financial class than others sooner or later. Some never get there. But ultimately, when it's all said and done, when the Lord makes everything right, at least if you are on the path, seeking God with all your heart, wherever you are, in whatever class of religion you are in at the moment, when you're pursuing God and not worshiping the religion, when you're pursuing God and not worshiping the pastor or the rabbi, when you understand that they are supposed to be just guides to help to point you in the right direction and keep you moving forward to God as they themselves are moving forward to God. And they should be changing in their views as you are changing in yours, as you all together are growing deeper and closer to the knowledge of God. So though we are imperfect, let's all together, as clumsy as we are, as awkward as we are, together, move clumsily towards God in the right direction without regret and resentment. Get there, but get there with love and peace and joy and sincerity and purity and the pursuit of God. And in the end, He'll put the capstone on it all. But get your heart and your mind right with intentionality to head towards that. Let go of your pride and your ego and your personal feelings getting hurt. Pursue God, and everything will be just fine.